Hello, 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 hello. It is Thursday, and who would have guessed another stream? There we are. Same topics as yesterday. No, nothing new to intro. Just the same topics as yesterday. Yeah, today it's gonna be the same topic as yesterday. As I said, the third time now. We will, of course, first do the quick sketch, the 30-minute daily quick sketch, meaning a daily, as it's written down here, a daily 3D image created in 30 minutes, and a quick show reel compilation of the last few months while I upload the image. And then afterwards, of course, we will go over to what we've done yesterday as well. Yesterday we've been working on the MSI Creator Award submission, our MSI Creator Award submission. If you weren't here yesterday, MSI hosts an art competition, or like previously, we've been working on it for quite a long time now. MSI hosts an art competition, and we're going to participate. We've been building this piece for quite a long time now, so it is time to continue and hopefully like finish it at some point, but I think it'll take a long time. And the current status is, as you can probably see in the title, right now we've been working on the mechanical parts. We've been working on the hand for a few days now. What we've done is we first sculpted the hand, and then we've sculpted the hard surface parts because we wanted to have a mechanical hand. So what we're gonna do is we will take, or we've already like we finished the sculpt, and what we've done afterwards is we went over the hand and recreated the mechanical parts with retopology. Basically, we've retopologized the hard surface sculpt, and today we will continue that. We almost finished the outer, I guess, shell, so I think the only thing that is left is the thumb. Once the thumb is finished, once the thumb is ready and done, we can go over to the inside, because otherwise it's just like completely empty. Yeah, that's what we're going to do today. We will first of all finish the outer shell, and then we will go over to the insides. Yeah, of course. Before we start with that, we will do the 30-minute quick sketch. Let me just quickly see if my settings are just reset on my webcam. I set it to, I disabled autofocus, and it's enabled again. Why? Why would you do this? I mean, well, might have to play around with that some more later. But yeah, I don't want to waste any time. I want to go straight into it. So, I don't know why, but my dropped frames are so high. Why is my internet so fluctuating today? It's like going from 3000 kilobits to 2000, 3000, 1000, Jesus, to 900. What is going on? 50% dropped frames, that doesn't really look that good. Hopefully it's like getting better at some point. Yeah, so let's start with the quick sketch. Yeah, I might have to, I don't know, maybe it's just like today's just a bad day, I don't know. Yeah, it's constantly red for me, my connection. Welcome back, Vicente. I don't know what it is. I mean, I could maybe just try reconnecting or so. Maybe I'll give it like 5 minutes or so. If it's still staying red, then I don't know. I might try restarting, and then hopefully that helps. Goes from 900 all the way up to 4,500 or 4,000. It's so weird. Yeah, I'll give it like 5 minutes. Maybe it's like just the beginning, and then yeah. Okay, so 5. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's the server. No, I'm doing nothing. It's weird. It's my phone. No, I mean my phone doesn't really affect it that much. 5,000? I set it to 3,000. Well, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the server that I've connected to. I don't know. Yeah, let's do. I think I would say let's do the quick sketch, and then maybe afterwards, maybe it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's like it cooled down or whatever. You know what? We're just at the beginning. I think it's better to. I'll try to restart, and then if that doesn't help, maybe I'll try restarting my router, and then that should at least hopefully fix it. Constantly having a 50 or even more than 50% drop frames, I don't think it's like that good. So or in terms of viewing the stream. So what is that? Okay. Oh, it's getting orange. It's getting green. Nope. Orange, yellow, green. Oh. Oh. Hold on. Nope, it's back to red. What is going on? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm... Oh, it's green. Is it staying green? Hold on. Looking good so far. Green, 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 green. Nope, it's going orange, yellow, green. Okay, maybe it's stabilizing now. Now it's green again. Orange, yellow. I feel like I'm at like it's some traffic light. Red again. Oh my god. It's like a disco, changing every second. It looks like it's kind of stabilizing, so I'll just wait. Maybe it's getting better. Yeah. Okay. So, what do I want to do? Oh yeah, okay, perfect. Let me just quickly pull up. Oh, dude. My base mesh, so I can start. There you go. Okay. Yep. We'll hopefully continue, or we'll hopefully finish the oh yeah, it looks like it's going down now. We're hopefully gonna continue or finish the outer shell, and then we can start working on the inner parts, the mechanical parts inside, so we can flesh out the whole thing a little bit more, give it some thickness or some depth, so that we then have a finished mechanical hand. My Roberto is ready. Let me just quickly make a new folder for the next quick sketch, and then we can start. Today's quick sketch number 87. There you go. Perfect. Okay. So I'm ready. Hopefully you are as well. Timer's ready. Hopefully the stream is ready as well. Looks like it's okay. It's staying green now, at least. Looks like it's getting better. Nope, it's back to red. Oh, maybe those are just like small blips. I don't know. Yeah, I've never like extensively or like for a long period watched my my status bar. Maybe that's just always been the case. Yeah, we'll just see how it looks after the quick sketch. So. Okay, I'm ready. I would say 3, 2. Oh, hold on before I start. There you go. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go. Okay. Of course, Roberto needs to be in the image. I kind of thought about maybe not including him in maybe some of them. I've been using him for all of them so far. Maybe he needs a little bit of like vacation time. He's been with me for such a long time now. Maybe he needs some rest. but at least for this one, he's still gonna be in the image. He's been experiencing a lot. So, yeah. Hold on. Let's put this. Oh, we have to move it on the y-axis. Nope, that's wrong. Yeah, I guess we can just keep it like this. We can still move. So what I want to do is something more focused on the environment. We don't need this light. I want to bring in another mesh. Let's see what we have here. Import. Nope, we want to append. I want to use one of my old meshes, which I can find. Quickly have to go to my projects. I will probably only use one. Okay, yeah, let me see if I can find the one that I wanted. Nope, that's not the one. Nope. Oh. Is it this one? Oh, this one. Perfect. Model. There you go. This one is actually, I think, the most detailed model that I've ever done when it comes to skin and all that. Like a full human character. And I kind of wanted to use them again for like at least one project. There he is. Hello. He doesn't have any eyes. We can probably just bring in one. Let me just quickly pose him. Wait, what? Is he focused? What is going on? Why is he so... I can't put him... Hold on, what? He's not movable on the y-axis. Why? If there's some sort of... Oh, there's a lock. Okay, interesting. So, okay. I want to position my camera first, so I need my camera view. There you go. Okay. So, let's grab my camera. There you go, pull it up. And I want to also make the field of view a little bit bigger. So I'm going to set this maybe to 60 so we can see more. Perfect. It's going to be a pretty dark environment. So hopefully, no, what am I going to do first? Let me bring him back. I need my eyes as well. I can probably just borrow them from him. Hold on, let me go in here and grab his eye, at least one of them. Clear and keep transformation. We don't need the other eye. Okay, perfect. There you go. We also don't need the armature modifier. There you go. We also don't need all these vertex groups. Delete all groups, and then we can fit it into his head. There you go. Cursor to selected. Set origin to 3D cursor. There you go. Probably a little bit too big. Let's see. There you go. Getting there. Okay. Putting it into his face. There you go. Perfect. Okay, that looks pretty good. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's just a quick sketch, so... Okay, other side as well. Yeah, that looks pretty okay. Perfect. Actually, I'm just gonna use a modifier for the eye. I think that's better. So we can just go in here and use a mirror modifier. Set the mirror object to this one, to the head itself, so it mirrors perfectly to the other side. Then we can parent that to the head, the eyes to the head, and then if we rotate everything, it's still gonna rotate, or the eyes will not like glitch out or mirror to something else. No, it's like if you look at it, it's a first of all, it's like a sphere with this like bump at the front, like the I don't know what you call it, like the front. The eye isn't like a perfect sphere. It's just like a like it's a sphere in its center, but then you have this bump in the front, and you also have like the iris in the center, which is right behind the front surface. So if I would go in here and delete these faces, you can see. Oh, yeah, you can see that there's still a second layer. So the first one will be set to transparent, so that you can see the second layer, which is the iris. Yeah. So okay. Let's go in here and First of all, what I'm gonna need is I'm gonna position my plane a little bit further back so I don't waste too much space. Okay, so first of all, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to a rendered view. We're not gonna see much because it's like so dark. I think this guy is also so detailed when it comes to this the I guess the skin that he might how would you call it, like slow down the render, which might happen, but yeah, well, it's not too bad. Okay, so let me just quickly bring in all the textures that we need. Quickly speed run this. Transparency, yep. Transparency, no, transmission actually. There you go. Now we can see through the first layer. We need a diffuse for the color. Diffuse, there you go. Now we have the color. We also need the small bumps on the eye, like the veins. We have that, there you go. Those are there now. And then we can switch to the second layer, the iris itself. That has a individual or like its own layer with a diffuse, basically color texture, and also a normal texture. Small bumps are there as well. There you go. Okay, perfect. So everything's ready. You can see him right there. And okay, so what I want to do first is I will make this longer. Pull it over here. There you go. Just have some more space. And then I'm going to put in a texture on the ground, just probably like a basic texture that can reflect parts. Like it's partially reflective, partially not, just to make it more interesting when it comes to reflections. This is going to be like a light, like a light-based image. So we need like some sort of interesting, like I think it always looks better if the ground isn't just plain, but if you actually like put in some sort of texture that breaks up the reflections so it looks a little bit more realistic. I can show you what I mean in a second. I can probably just use my concrete dirty maybe. Let's see. Yeah, that might work. Okay, so I'm gonna grab that. There you go. Put that into the roughness. If I set this to black, we can probably see it better. You can already see it. We have these broken up reflections, but I'm going to use a color ramp to make those even stronger. Maybe even mirror them. I mean, invert them. There you go. That's probably better. Yeah, that's way better. So we have this partially like rough and then partially like very, very shiny surface that we can use to make it just look a little bit better with like very little effort. We can also set this to object. There you go. And the texture isn't stretched anymore. Perfect. Okay. So we can also use maybe, oh, hold on. Do I have some sort of texture for that? Hold on. Maybe some sort of tiles to make it look even more interesting. Asphalt, beach, bricks, concrete, leather, rock, tiles. No, those are roof tiles. Tiles even. There you go. That will probably be pretty good. Hold on. It's loading. 4K textures take a while. Yeah, they might be pretty good. Okay. Ayo, no, we need the normal map. There you go. Actually, do we? Yeah. Yeah, we do. Okay. Let's go back in here. We of course need a color ramp to convert it to a bump map. And then we need vector a bump and node to convert it to actual bumps on the surface. Okay, now we can see it's even rougher now. Let me just quickly maybe put this a little bit higher so we can separate some of these bumps so we have less. There you go. Now we only have these, I guess these individual tile gaps. I want to keep those, but I want to delete the rest. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit too much. We lose these smaller gaps. Maybe we could keep it like that. Hopefully that works. Maybe it's a little bit too strong. It's also too big. So we can just go in here, grab this mapping node, put it on here as well, just to make it even. There you go. That's even better now. Perfect. There you go. Okay. So we've put in some more detail on the ground. What I need now is I want to set some atmosphere. So I'm just going to use a cube for some sort of dust in the air, or like some sort of atmosphere. Put it, oh, hold on. Cursor to world origin. Let's do that again. Move that over here. There you go. Scale that up. We may need to make it wider and also longer to fit the whole scene. There you go. Okay. I'm going to set this to wired view so we can see through. Otherwise, we'll just always have to work in this cube. We don't need principal BSF. We need principal volume. Set this volume into the volume socket. There you go. It's very, very dense. We can't really see anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just put in a what I wanted to put in as well was a torus. I'm going to make it thinner though, so we can use the settings on the side. What about setting the minor radius higher? Oh, it's getting kind of laggy. I don't know why. Okay. I don't know why it's so laggy. It's like not really like that crazy. There isn't like that many vertices. Wow. Okay, well, we can probably just customize it with a displacement texture. I think that's easier. So I'm gonna put this somewhere over there, make it a little bit thinner using a displacement texture. Let's see. It doesn't really tell me that there's an update. I don't know, maybe. Maybe I should, I'll hold on. When we're done in 70 minutes, I'll check out if there's anything I can if it's not below, let's say 25% drop frames, which is still pretty high, then I'm gonna try to restart the router maybe, or restart the stream. Okay, so oh yeah, we have used the displacement texture to make the ring a little bit thinner. We can now use a new shader, set this to emission. There you go, emission into surface, of course, and then we can increase the strength maybe to 100 first. It's still very, very dense, so we have to reduce the density. What about 0.1? Oh, there you go, looks way better already. Maybe a little bit less, maybe 0.5. Oh, there you go. Actually, I want to keep it very, very dense, so I'm going to keep it at 0.1. Okay, I'm going to bring this ring a little bit closer. Maybe a little bit closer to the ground as well. I want to also keep it on the x-axis at 0. And then pull it lower. Not all the way into the ground, but very low. Okay, perfect. Now I want to place this dude somewhere. So maybe something like that. Let's see. It should be like a statue lying in the ground. That's what I'm going for. Way bigger. Maybe, oh yeah, I have an idea. I have an idea. Let's see. Okay. Maybe a little bit bigger even. And then rotate it back, put it into the frame actually. Okay. That looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna bring in one more. Let's see. We have 15 minutes left. We still have quite a lot of time. I don't think I need to... Actually, I could probably even copy this material onto him as well. Let's see. So, I could just grab this, link it to this material. There you go. Now he has the same material on him. Oh, we can then separate them so we can change them individually. I don't think I need the bump texture for him. I just want to have these roughness map on here. It's also very, very small, so I'm just gonna make this bigger, or yeah, bigger. There you go. That's probably better. Okay. I don't think I want to have him in as like in pure black. I think I want to switch him to white. There you go. Should we switch this to white as well? Let's see. What does that look like? Doesn't really change much. Yeah, this is supposed to be some like a more abstract image. I think Prometheus, when it comes to the creatures at least, was pretty abstract. Was it a Prometheus? I don't even know, with these white dudes. That then kind of like, yeah, was it Prometheus? Like these weird Squidward white dudes. I don't even know. Okay. So, is black better or is white better? I don't know. I think I like black better, but he shouldn't be black because he's... I don't know why he's getting so dark compared to the ground. The ground looks like pretty shiny, or at least like pretty gray, but when I put him to black, maybe I could just adjust it by making him like more of a gray color, maybe more like that. Yeah, let's keep it there. Okay, I want to position Roberto now, just so he isn't like just standing there like in a pose. So let's see. We have to rotate him first. There you go. I want to pull him further away, I think, so he's like more in the front. I also want to pull the camera higher. Where's my focus? There you go. I think that is better now. I also want to pull this a little bit higher so we avoid these weird lines in the render. They're gone now. Perfect. Okay, so maybe we need more light. Let's see. How much do we have? 100. That's quite a lot already. What about setting it to 150? That might be enough. Okay. Of course, it's a pretty dim image, but at least we have to see him in the front a little bit. So kind of wanted to have a little bit more light. So let's position him. Let's make him in like a just standing pose. Doesn't really not that impressed. Usually he's standing in a very like surprised or like shocked pose. So this time he's gonna be more confident. There you go. There you go. So how should we put, you know, imagining a pose is a little bit harder than just like doing it first and then kind of trying to replicate it, because like it's kind of hard to think of different variations of how somebody could stand, like just by imagining it, but I'll try. So maybe he could like, you know, he's usually like putting his hands on his hips. Maybe he could more... Actually, I'm going to put his right hand on his hip and then the other one will just hang freely. Maybe that's a cool variation. Yeah, I think I want to keep him like more as if he's just entering the area and he's like just seeing what is in front of him. Oh. Maybe more like that. Can we even see him? Let's see. Maybe we could move one of his feet higher. Let's see what that's like. No, that looks more like some sort of fashion pose. Hold on. Let's bring this back to solid view. I don't need light for this. Hold on, let me just quickly try to pose in my head. I mean, we're not gonna see him that well anyway, so I think this will be enough. We don't need to make a perfect pose. Maybe we could rotate his body a little bit, so to make it a little bit more, I guess, organic, or more, yeah, organic, natural. There you go. That should be enough. I want to put in some more stuff in here. I also thought about maybe giving his eyes, like this dude's eyes, glow, but I think keep only having one light source, I think works better. So let's save that real quick. We have 8 minutes left, so I don't want to lose this. Um, 87, there you go. Okay, so I think I want to import one more thing. Let's see, another character. Append, there you go. Let's see, what do we have here? Should have another hair practice sculpt. There you go. Maybe this one. Yep, there it is. Should we? No, I'm gonna use a more recent one. I think that's better. Which one? I think I'm gonna use this one. Although, oh no, I can't use that one. Okay, I'm gonna use this one. There you go. Collection. Geometry. There you go. Haha. We only need the model of the head. We don't need... we can probably keep the eyes. Why can I not move it? Hello? Why is it... Wait, where... Oh, there he is. Come on. What? It's not movable. Oh, I'm in pose mode. That's why. Okay, there you go. We don't need the hair. So get rid of that. The eyes can stay. Are the eyes parented? I don't think so. So parent, there you go. Now we can position that as well. Hold on, maybe like that. Perfect. This one can maybe stand up more. It's not like perfectly standing straight, but maybe like protruding from the ground more. That might be better. Oh, even like that. That looks pretty cool. Like it's kind of blocking the light. Maybe not too much though, just a little bit. There you go. Okay. Oh, we need to grab the same material. There you go. Okay. So do we need anything else? We could maybe change the color to black and white just to make it like uniform, although we can do that later as well, so I'm not too worried about that now. Let's save real quick. Should we I mean we have some more time, so we can probably bring in a few more. Let's see what we have here. What else can we import? Old characters. Or we could just put in a few, I guess, primitive objects. Let's see. What about a sphere? Make it smooth. Set it to smooth. There you go. Can we even see the sphere? I don't think so. We can probably put it behind the light. This way it's going to be visible. Make it very, very big. Although I kind of like it when there's like nothing behind, so I'm just not going to put it there. Maybe over here. Kind of... What could we put in the scene? Maybe I need to be a little bit closer to see a little bit better. Oh, we could maybe fill the ground with some pebbles to make it look like bring in some more like detail, we can probably use a cube, set a subdivision. There you go. We can then use a displacement to make it look like an actual rock by using a cloud texture, and then maybe changing the size. Actually, no, we can change the depth though, and also going in here and changing the strength to make it less, I guess, extreme. There you go. Pull it up, and we can also pull up one of these vertices. Maybe pull the other one down to make it more, I guess, diverse. There you go. Perfect. We can then pull it, make it smaller, set it to smooth. You know, I'm gonna make it even smoother. There you go. Then we can just go over here, put it to the side, and we can make another plane. We can scale it up so we can fill roughly the spot that we can actually see. There you go. We can now make a new particle simulation. We have 3 minutes left. Oh, hold on. Why is my window not fully... Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah. We go in here. We set this emitter or the frame start and end to 1. So all the particles are in the same frame. The first one, we can then set the render to object. So we render this object. There you go. Now we have some pebbles on the ground. We can also set show emitter off. This way we only see the small rocks on the ground. We can then go in here to scale, set this a little bit higher. We can also set the scale randomness, so they're like random, of course. Set the number maybe a little bit higher. Or what we can do also is maybe change the scale, make it a little bit bigger. We want to copy the material from I cannot, oh, there you go, from this dude, material, there you go, perfect. Now we can go in here into the rotation, enable the rotation, and then, yeah, they're rocks, okay, they're not alien eggs. We can randomize them so they lie randomly on the ground. Maybe they're a little bit there are too many, but what we can do is we can first of all change the color. I don't know, why do they, oh, hold on, I've made a big mistake. We have to change the material for the rock itself, not the plane. There you go. Okay, we have 1 minute, 2 minutes left. Let's set this maybe the number lower. What about 250? That's maybe a little bit better, even still pretty like a lot. Maybe we should change the size. Yeah, more like that. We can then switch the seats so they change their position. Yeah, we can still see them. We can see these long drawn shadows, which I really like. And then maybe we could bring in a few more, which are just scattered all over the place, to bring in a few more bigger pieces. Oh, wait. Oh, there you go. Duplicate on the z-axis. I mean, not the z-axis. Rotate them so they're individual. There you go. A few more. Okay. Maybe a few more on the other side. We can just duplicate this and then set it, like put it somewhere else. What about over here? Maybe change the rotation, the size as well. Can we see it? Nope, we can't. Maybe a little bit closer to the face. There you go, perfect. Duplicate it once more to all the way back in the front. Haha, okay, perfect. 12 seconds left. All good, we're done. Do we need to change anything? I don't think so, we're good. It's a pretty abstract image, but I've seen a lot of those on Pinterest and Instagram recently, so I kind of wanted to do one myself with just a very singular light source which emits the whole scene, and then you can kind of play around with I guess shadows, silhouettes and all that to make like such an image. Let's just quickly save that, so we can do the first test render. I'm seeing that there's not really, it's still at 32% drop frames. I don't know why it's so weird today. I think usually it's at like maximum of 10, if even. So yeah, I guess maybe I should just restart my router and then start again, but I wanted to do it after the quick sketch, so we can at least, you know, when I restart my stream, YouTube always separates those into two pieces, except for when I maybe like reconnect immediately. So I kind of want to at least have something in the first part. Yeah, so let's quickly do the render, and then, you know, you don't even have to see the compilation today, because I can just upload the whole thing when I'm restarting my router. So yeah. So times, oh, I want to set it to 32. There you go. Let's do the first render. We probably need way more samples than just 32, especially when it's dark. When you have a dark scene, you need usually more than just 32, or like you need more samples just because there are more reflections. There you go. Perfect. Can you see it? Yeah, you can. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Takes quite a while to load. I think that is because of my because the first, I guess, sculpt that I, or the first bust that I imported, which is like super detailed or like dense. The denser a object, the longer it takes for it to start rendering. It's been a long time since I've done a very detailed character where I actually try to sculpt in or use textures to bring pores in as well. I think it looks really cool, but it takes a while. Although if you're not too precise, then it isn't too bad. You know what I actually forgot? I forgot to remove the world lighting. Did I? Yeah, I did. Let's see what it looks like without world lighting. Maybe, what did it right now? 0.051. Yeah, I kind of, yeah, I think I like that more. Okay. There you go. Let's set this higher, maybe 2 times 4, maybe even higher, 2 times 2. 256 is usually what I'm going for. Or if the scene is pretty bright, then I go for even higher numbers. There you go. I don't want to go too high, because then like the render's just going to take ages. Oh, I forgot to bring up the resolution. There you go. Save that and hit render. Yeah, keeping a steady 32% drop frames. Perfect. Every third one is dropped. Yeah. Gonna restart right when we're done with this thing. Oh, it's going down to 31. We're getting there. 25,000 drop frames so far. Maybe I thought about maybe switching my like how do you call it, like monochrome images. I want to still keep doing those, but maybe I'll switch from black and white to a specific color to make it a little bit more interesting. It's basically the same as if I was using black and white, because I can focus on the values more than the color. But just bringing in like a single color could be pretty cool. Just make it like a little bit more colorful than just plain black and white. Okay, it takes 7.5 minutes. Ooh. Oh, maybe it's getting lower now. I mean, yeah, pink and green. I mean, I think I would start with just plain, like a single color. So I don't know, like purple or orange. To only focus on still be able to, oh, I forgot something. Oh my god. I have to set this resolution higher. I mean the render subdivision. There you go. Do I have to do that for all of them? Oh my god. Yeah, maybe keeping or staying with the one color first, just so I can still focus on yeah, the values, only like shadows and all that, and composition, rather than worrying about color as well. Maybe then at some point we can bring in 2 colors if we're being risky. But yeah, I think there's still a lot that I want to do with the monochrome style, so I kind of still want to keep that. Maybe, but maybe we can just make it a little bit more colorful. Okay, I think that's all of them. Let's try again. There you go. Let's start. Hopefully it said 7 minutes. Hopefully it stays at 7 minutes. Maybe it's going even lower. Oh. Okay. Oh, I mean, that would be a cool idea. How many colors are there in the rainbow? 8? 7? I think 8, right? You have purple, you have red, you have green, you have yellow, blue. And did I say green again? Or already? Wait, purple, red, yellow, orange, green, blue, and what's the last one? Pink? No. Hold on. There you go. Let's see. There you go. No, wait, why is there? Oh, there you go. It is red, orange, yellow, green, I guess blue. Are there 2 blues? Like bright blue and dark blue? That sounds weird. Purple and pink. Hold on, I have to pull up a rainbow. Rainbow. Let's see. We have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. So I was 2 off, you were 1 off. Okay. Oh, remaining 2.5 minutes. Perfect. 2 or 3 rather. Hopefully we can finish the hand this week, so we can transition to something else. Maybe I think I want to shorten the forearm just a little bit. We've been doing the 4 fingers yesterday, so we have to finish the thumb and then we can go to the inside. And then we're finally done with the silhouette at least. Then we can kind of decide how much detail we want to add into the fingers themselves or into the hand. Maybe we'll just say like, oh, there's going to be a second layer underneath which holds everything together or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, 31%. Oh, 447 kilobits. Oh no, router struggling. What do you mean the dents? Do you mean the gaps between the I guess the plates that make up the hand, or the yeah, maybe I could even use the sculpt and kind of say like, okay, this is the second layer which consists of some sort of fabric maybe which lies underneath, or I'll try to keep it very mechanical and just like put enough stuff underneath the first layer so that it looks like it's still a coherent machine which just has a second, like a cover on top to cover the machine parts or the mechanical parts. Yeah, we can figure that out today, hopefully, if this doesn't take too long. 1 minute 45 seconds left. Yeah, maybe we'll play around with this single light in a scene setting a little bit more. I've seen, as I said before, a lot of these on Pinterest before, like huge scenes with like a huge window, for example, or like not even a window, but like a tube where light is coming out, and then you have like these mountain pieces combined with like flat ground or all different stuff. I kind of still want to figure out how I can make like mountain-like structures or like very complex surfaces without much effort. Maybe there's some sort of 3D or like bump map creator program that I can use to do that. I don't think I can really do that with displacements. Maybe I could use displacement textures to do that. Maybe we should play around with that some more. I've never really played around with displacement textures in a quick sketch. I think I've only ever done that for like long-term projects or like longer projects that take a little bit longer than 30 minutes. I think what I also would change, if I would do one of these dudes again with the imperfections that you can see right there, is probably I would do a I wouldn't sculpt them on him just because it's like super dense. I would actually paint them on a texture so I can then just use the texture and apply it on him. I think I just didn't want to retopologize him, so that's why I just sculpted all these minor or like these small details on him or like on the sculpt itself. Yeah, because I didn't want to retopologize. But hopefully we're not gonna have that problem anymore because we have soft wrap 2 now. Oh, it's going back to 2 minutes. I wonder why it's getting higher. I think I can also, to reduce the render time, maybe set the settings differently in his modifier setting. Maybe I can set the sculpt or the renders level of subdivisions down from 4, maybe even to 2. I think that's still enough for these scenes because he isn't really like that visible in the scene anyway. So maybe setting it to something lower, like 2, reduces a little bit the time that it needs to finish the render. I think also if I would change this a little bit more, like the piece, I would probably make the ground smoother. I think these bumps are too high, but now it's done, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, why is it going higher and higher? Is it even doing anything? Hold on. Yeah, it's still going up. Okay. It takes quite a long time. Yeah, hopefully, I mean, we should probably finish, or we will finish the first cover layer first, or today, which is of course the most important part, because that's the biggest or the most that you will see. All the insides aren't really that visible. They're only going to be really visible when we're going to do when we do like close-up renders. But other than that, you can really see that anyway, because they're probably going to be shadows, which hides most of it anyway, depending on how we're going to light the scene. Yeah. Oh man. What is so hard about this piece? Everything else was so quick, even this dude. But then it takes so long just to render Roberto? What is going on? I'm confused. Yeah, maybe he's just too powerful. He's breaking the render. What did you do? You have no eyes anymore, but look me in the eyes. What did you do? Almost done. Let's see if the next one is getting it's faster, or if it takes the same amount of time. A sample every second. Well, okay, it's gonna be the same amount of time. Okay. Oh man. Oh no. 8, 9, 10. Oh. Yeah. Still keeping up the 30% drop frames. Yeah, definitely need to restart. It's kind of annoying that it takes so long to render. I don't even know why. There's nothing complex in the scene. 29. Now it's stopping. Okay, maybe I should go back to solid view. Maybe that's making it go faster. Not really. I don't know. Oh, I have a fun story that I can tell while this is still going on. I think I told that before, that we bought, or my dad ordered a standing desk for me. It arrived and he built the whole thing. Then we tried to, or we set it up and we plugged it in. He pressed on this little panel to lift it, or see if it's working. He pressed the button. Nothing's happening. Okay, what's going on? Is it broken? And of course it was broken. So then of course he wrote back to the retailer or whatever, like the eBay retailer or whatever, that it's broken, and they wanted him to do a quick video. He was supposed to do a quick video showing like how we set it up. There isn't really that much you could do wrong. You only had to, basically there are like these two plugs that you have to put together, and then you have to just put it in the you have to supply it with electricity. And so we made this video showing that how it's set up, filming everything, how it's plugged into the electric socket or whatever, and then pressing, nothing works. And then today he came back and told me that he got a reply on 2 days ago or so, telling him that he's supposed to make back, or send it back, the whole thing. But then I think today or yesterday he got another mail telling him that he can just keep the table, or the stand. It's not like the whole table, it's not like the desk, only the lower part, the stand itself, not like the plate or the desk surface, whatever, the plate on top, only the bottom part. So he can just keep it, and they're gonna give money back. So we basically got a standing desk for free, which is kind of funny. So my dad is a electrician, self-employed. So he just investigated, or looked into how this panel works. He basically just repaired it. Now we have a functioning standing desk without having to pay anything. I think it costed around 350 euros, and now we've just got it for free. Oh, hello, another bot. Let me just quickly fix that. Hold on. There you go. There you go. Da-da-da. See ya. Okay. Yep. We've basically just got gifted a standing desk, which is pretty nice. Nice to see. Usually, I mean, it's probably just because like them, like us sending it back and them having to, I don't know, repair it would probably cost more than just, I don't know, like us keeping it and them giving us back the money. So yeah, they just said screw it and gave us back the money, and we kept the desk. So they gifted us a desk. Now we have to figure out a way how to mount the PC onto the desk itself, so that if it lifts up, the PC lifts up as well, because my cables are too short to just let the PC stand on the ground. If I lift it up, the cables would just be too short. So yeah, we'll probably make some sort of mount where we can put the rig in, and then we're all set. Probably next weekend we can do that, and then I have a new standing desk and I can stand while streaming. Okay, I think it's getting faster now, is it? Nope. I wonder why it takes why it's taking so long. It started very, very quickly, but then it got super slow. Maybe because the less light there is, the longer it takes. In the front you have like a lot of light because of this ring, but the further away you go, or the further you go to the front, the less light there is, and which means the calculations take longer. I don't know. Pretty annoying. This might be the longest render ever. Well, then let me restart the chat box. I don't want to have this bot in here. Yeah, maybe the ads are the problem. Hold on. There you go. Which means I have to delete all the chat messages, but that's a compromise I'm willing to take. Come on, 80. Oh my god. It's like the desk itself, when you lift it up, is pretty loud. Maybe that's just standard, like, I guess volume from like of all these standing desks. It sounds pretty loud. It's not like, it's like, but not like super loud. But I was still surprised that it was like at least this loud. But I guess if you have headphones on, listen to some music, you're never going to hear it, and you should hear it on stream. That would be very, very surprising if you can. So yeah. Okay, I think it's going faster now. Oh, yeah, it's going faster. Ooh, something happened. I don't know why or what changed. Yeah, I don't know. Come on, 176, 179. Taking so much time away from the second topic. I want to get into some more detail. I don't know if that works. Hopefully it can lift the PC, but I think it can. It's like, I think it's very compact, so I don't think the weight matters that much. So yeah, I don't think it's I think it's strong enough to lift the PC. Of course, I wouldn't sit on it, so it's not really that necessary for it to be able to lift me as well. Oh, but I think the only difference is that it can't go as deep as it was able to, or as this desk right now can. So maybe I would have to get some sort of foot stand where I can put my feet on, so I can like have my feet rested on the ground. I think if I it's like 5 centimeters or so higher, maybe that's gonna be a little bit annoying, but yeah, we'll just have to see how it feels. Maybe I'll just stand the whole way all the time. That might be a little bit tiring, but yeah. Maybe I'll stand more than I sit. Been sitting for such a long time now. Maybe it's time to stand for the next years. I've been sitting on a PC for, I don't know, like 15 years of my life. So now it's time to stand for the next 15 years. Oh no, it's getting slower again. Why? Why would you do this? Maybe the density of these rocks is also affecting the overall performance. I don't know, or speed. Cycles X would make everything way faster, of course. But we still have to wait a few months for that. Oh, someone on, like, usually when I post my stuff on Twitter, what would happen is I would post, so I post every, so the hashtag I put in every post, every quick sketch is hashtag #blenddaily, which is basically like my own hashtag, if you want to say, like, if you want to call it that. But then if I every fifth I also put in hashtag Blender and hashtag B3D, basically the short form of Blender. And someone replied underneath one of my quick sketches like, oh dude, how am I the first one to like this image? And then I was like, yeah, well, thanks for liking it, I appreciate it. It was kind of surprising, the response. Okay, so before we go into Photoshop, we need to go over here and we need to do some post-production. The only thing we're going to change is we need some glare. We need to increase the strength of this light. The composition, why does it take? Oh, I think that's already enough if we set it to, oh, actually, what about setting it 2.1? What does that look like? Maybe we can light up the ground a little bit more. Is that too much? I think so. I think keeping it at 1 is better. Okay, well, there's really like a big difference, but I like 1 more. So, save that. We're almost done. You don't have to endure, hopefully you don't have to endure drop frames for too much longer. Quick sketch day, what is it, 87? It went down to 30%, but it's still too much. So yeah. Okay, let's switch to Photoshop. Let me just quickly import the image and then we can go over. There you go. Oh yeah, I like this quite a lot. Yeah, let's switch to Photoshop. Da-da-da. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, let's do some post-production. What about using a contrast adjustment layer first? Let's see. Contrast. We need more contrast, although we don't need too much, otherwise we're just gonna lose like a lot of detail in, for example, his face. Her face is already very, very dark, so we can't really save anything there. That looks pretty good. Also, what I want to do is I'm going to go to selective color correction and change the gray tones a little bit. I don't think we need to make it darker. I think that's pretty good. Maybe changing the gray tones a little bit brighter, actually. That could help. We can't make them too bright, otherwise we can maximize the, I guess we can max out the value on the glow right there. We can see a very distinct, I guess, stepping between the colors. So we need to keep the gradient maybe like that. I think that's the maximum we can do. And white should be changed white as well. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, perfect. So only thing we need now is the fingerprint texture, and then we're done. Finally. Put that in there. Nope. I need this. There you go. Set this to 50%, and then we can move it around a little bit. Maybe, oh, what we could do is we could mirror it, so it's like the other way around. Make it change it up a bit. There you go. Okay. Nope. I think that looks pretty cool. Although this looks very, very intense. Let's see if we can get a better frame. I think, yeah, that's better. That's better. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Yep, perfect. Okay, let's save that and then export it. And then I'm going to restart the stream. Hopefully that helps. I'm not only going to restart the stream. I'm also going to restart the router. So it's probably going to take like a minute or so before I am back online. Hopefully I can still use the same, I don't know, server or like the same title. Usually when I'm too late in starting the planned stream, it just tells me that the server isn't occupied anymore or like isn't available anymore, which is kind of annoying. So I might have to make a new title. Oh, hold on, I have to export it. Hopefully not. But if so, then it's going to take like 3 minutes or so. Okay. Yeah, let's export this. Da-da-da. Quick sketches, 87. Inching closer and closer to 100. We're almost there, like 2 weeks more. Yeah, roughly almost 2 weeks. Perfect. Okay. Let's switch back to Blender. And let me just quickly import the image into my phone, and then I'll oh, it's going back. It's at 29% now. Okay, maybe I should restart, like habitually restart my router every week, like once, just to avoid these like small errors. But they seem to be pretty rare, at least yeah, at least in my experience so far. I wonder if there's like some sort of rule on how much you should restart the router. The router is also pretty old already, so maybe it's time for a new one. But setting up a new one sounds kind of like a hustle, like sounds kind of complex, so I don't want to do that. And I don't want to shut down my internet for like a week because nobody's available to set up the whole thing. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna see you hopefully in a minute or so. Gonna restart